it's really cheap, cheaper than going to some of the other events. And not saying that that's bad, but right now Guadalajara is really accessible. Our event, the wristband, it's 1,100 pesos, which is roughly 70 American dollars for 6 parties. And the rooms start also at 80 American with all you can eat buffet, breakfast included. So it's a really, really good deal. And if you can plan a weekend getaway in Guadalajara and meet some Mexican bears, come with us.
Hey, Fluff, it's been so cold, boring here in Canada.
I know.
You know, the weather.
April, yeah.
So we should do something special.
Hey, how about let's go to Mexico?
I like that. It'll be
Good idea.
cool.
Hey, and guess what?
What?
May 2nd to 5th, there's Bearland in Guadalajara.
Oh, we should go there.
Yes.
Oh, better. Why don't you talk to the organizer?
Good idea.
You're the Fluffy, so you know everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to Martin Cortes, the producer, organizer, the man behind.
Yeah, he's the DJ and resident producer of Bearland, BeefDip, and also Bearlin Records.
Yes. So Bearland's gonna happen between May 2nd and May 5th in Guadalajara, Mexico.
See.
So we're gonna talk to Martin about the event, what happened, what's it gonna be, etc.
Yeah.
Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello, guys.
Hola.
How are you doing? Hola.
¿Qué tal?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to this chat. We've been working like crazy, but not complaining here. We love to be busy.
That's very good. And thanks for doing that.
Yes, thank you so much.
And you're gonna talk about the Bearland.
Of course, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have and to talk about the event.
Can you tell us what your position is at Bearland?
Well, I am one of the producers of the event. This is more like I mean, it all started as a group of friends doing parties. I used to do parties with another friend, like one-off parties, and then another friend asked me to join him to produce a pool party. My friend Farid, and that's how it started. I mean, I'd like to say that Bearland, even though I'm kind of in the front of the brand, it's more like a collective effort. It's more people involved, and depending on the individual events, and that's how we all come together to do this one big weekend event.
How did you come up with the name Bearland?
Well, actually, my husband is the one who kind of nudged us into this name. I wanted to do. I mean, I wanted to have a festival feel. You know, like there's Dreamland, Tomorrowland, and those type of electronic music festivals, and I wanted to have that fantasy type of feel. So Bearland was just. I mean, it was right there. So my husband pitched me the idea. I loved it, and that's how it started. He actually was the one designing the logo for that, so it came really, really quickly.
Very cool name.
Yeah. And for those of you watching who don't know who his husband is, can you introduce your husband?
Of course, my husband is singer producer Benjamin Cole. So yeah, we're both into the music industry and show business and nightclubs.
What is the difference between last year, which was the first one, and this year?
Well, we wanted to go a little bit bigger, longer. And last year we only had 3 days. It was Friday to Sunday. And this year we added Thursday because we noticed that many of the bears started coming to the city even on Wednesday. So we wanted to give them an extra day to meet all of the guys and enjoy the party and the weekend and the city. And that's why we came with the idea of starting on Thursday. And we also added one last party on Sunday night, because last year we ended the party with a sauna party on Sunday. Now we also have a leather party on Sunday night. So this year it's 6 parties versus 4 that we had last year.
Nice.
Yep, interesting because many events people get earlier or
True.
they have a brunch on Sundays and then the event is over
And people leave.
same day or the day after,
Yeah.
and then there's nothing to do.
Exactly.
Actually,
Yeah, yeah, that's where we I mean we noticed that here too, that even though we didn't have events planned these previous days, a lot of people because Guadalajara is a very touristy city, so even though we don't have a beach, we do have lots of sightseeing to do, and the food here is amazing. You will find amazing restaurants in Guadalajara. So we noticed that lots of people started coming early to enjoy the city. So we decided to give them a little more of partying.
yeah, it's interesting. You did the Pop Springs many times, the Chub
No.
Fest. When the event ends, it's like there's nothing else to do. It's very weird, funny contrast. Because everybody's gone, you're here, there's nothing much to do.
Yeah, we used to stay like a week. Let's say the event was 3 days. We would stay like a week or
Right.
maybe a bit longer. So it's good to know that there are things to do.
Yeah, no, totally. And the thing, I mean, to be honest, I don't want the event itself to grow a lot bigger or longer. But I also want to do more activities that maybe involve the city, maybe in the future, something that involves visiting some interesting sites of the city and the surroundings, because it's a really beautiful place.
We did host a bear event years ago here in Toronto, 2009. Wow, it's been a while.
Yeah, long, long time
And
ago.
then we know the most popular event was one that was just people having coffee, sitting
Mhm.
down, talking. It was the most appreciated. So worried about other things. And then, oh no, I love that. People could sit and chat and
Get to
get
know
to
each
each other.
other.
Sometimes there's so many things going on, they don't really sit and chat.
And also
Exactly.
we got to show the city. So
Exactly. Yeah, and one of the things that I believe it was very important for this event when we started putting it together is to not just throw a bunch of parties together. I mean, of course, there's parties all over, but each of the events have its own vibe, and it kind of tells a whole story during the weekend. So this year we're starting with a Flower Power welcome party that's on Thursday, and it's a pretty chill, laid back type of party. It's on an open air terrace, and we're having a drag queen hosting the event. Benjamin Cole, my husband, is also doing a DJ set there with music. Of course, it's Flower Power, so you will hear a lot of 60s and 70s and some rock, some pop, and funk. So that's the main idea. It's not like heavy duty party, but more like chill out, meet and greet type of thing. Then on Friday we have the retro party. Well, we in Spanish we call them we call it jotiveros, which is kind of like a very Mexican thing to do. But if you want to translate it to English for our English speaking crowd, uh, it's like saying "Sissy that bear" at War on Games, a war on a game, a play on words with the RuPaul's catchphrase. And it's a retro night too, but we will play music from the 80s till early 2000s, and it's more like it's fun. It's some pop music, some dance music, and it's in a very nice club called Babel Club here in Guadalajara. And that's one of the favorite parties too here. We have been doing a retro night every year. This is the one that I started with my friend Enrique from the Cubo Bear Wear brand. And when we started doing Bearland, he wanted to join us, and we are producing that party together. On Saturday, we have the pool party, which is in this amazing, really, really beautiful venue called Quinta Mariam. It's right outside the city, but we provide shuttles for the crowd to go there. But it's also you can Uber there, and there's I mean it's easy to get there. And also Benjamin Cole is playing the music for that party. And on Saturday night we have it's an underwear party. It's called Bear Toy. So it's underwear, singlet, jockstrap. You know that it's it's getting more and more intense as the weekend progresses. and that's also really fun. The music is completely top 40, some urban music, some dance music, but we want to make it fun. That's the most important thing. On Sunday, we have the Bear Brunch, as we call it. It's a day party in a sauna. It's a really cool place because it has different levels and different areas. So we have an open air patio with a snack bar where you can buy food there. We will also provide some complimentary snacks. You have, of course, the steam rooms and sauna and jacuzzis and kind of like a recovery party. And then the closing night, it's Sunday night, we have Ritual, which stands for ritual, which is a leather party. So that's full on leather party, house music, more underground, and that's the big closing night.
And they're also all part of package, right? You said there was a
Yeah, there's several packages and bracelets available.
Yeah, we have the diamond wristband that includes all of the parties and also the shuttle for the pool party. The gold package it excludes the shuttle and the sauna party. The sauna party, the thing is that the space is kind of limited, so that's why we are only including that on the diamond package. And then we have the silver package, which is also only the night parties. So if you don't really like the either the pool or the sauna vibe, you can only do the night parties, and you have the gold the silver package for that. And also you can buy tickets for any of the parties on its own.
so lots of activities.
Yes.
For every where are we?
Yeah, for every taste. And I mean, we have a lot of guys who only like to do the pool parties, or and some of guys are already only buying tickets for the nightclubs, and so it's good. I mean, we have something for everyone.
It's very cool to do that way.
Yeah, it is.
But so many tastes, so many people. It's good to have a bit for everybody.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we like to one of the things that we want to promote most is I mean, there are several parties who are catered to certain type of groups. Everyone is welcome in this party, but we want to feature more bigger guys, like more of the bigger and chubby bears. Again, everybody's welcome to join, and we have people from all sizes and shapes. But sometimes, especially in this side of the world, a lot of the parties are still heavily promoting the muscle types, which is awesome. But I think this is a space that we also needed. So that's what we're trying to portray here and to promote more. There you go, and some of the bigger guys and the chubby guys to feel welcome on this type of events. And also important that I mean we are the venues that we are secured. They are some of the top clubs and venues in the city and even in the country. Babel Club is one of the best clubs in Mexico, one of the best gay clubs, and they're opening their doors for a bear event. That's really really cool.
It's very important because sometimes it's not just the. There's a message also saying to people to get used to us or to know
Yeah.
we are exist.
Yeah, exactly. And and even though of course we the I mean the movement has advanced a lot and there's more visibility now, but I mean there's always room for improvement, and there's always the need to be visible and to let everybody know that we're still here, and pretty much it's kind of like a microcosm of the big fight of the gay community on itself. We I think we are a minority within a minority, so
Very true.
it's important
Because
to be visible.
our events here, basically, says Jump the Tubs, we have this from where they can be similar. There's a difference between the chubs
Yeah,
and the
more,
bears.
more of the
People-
chubs come to the Chubs at the Tubs event.
Yeah, right.
And then, but we do have a lot of chubs coming to the bear event as well, but not as many.
Of course, yeah, totally, and you can tell that more. I mean, again, in general, the we have a lot of friendly events in the country, but like showing them, for example, showing more big bodies and chubby guys on the flyers, I think that speaks volumes of the type of vibe that you are going to encounter in the event. And you're going to be, as a big guy, you're going to feel welcome and not like an outsider in the middle of a bunch of slender or muscle guys, which a lot of them can be very friendly and welcoming, of course, but it's always more comfortable to be among your own.
Very true.
Very, very true.
Yeah, beach events before they felt totally invisible there. Like, oh my god, what am I doing here? It's not.
Yeah.
This is very important.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very important to
Absolutely.
show people. Tell us a little bit more about the artists that you're having perform.
Well, this is I mean, the way we see it, it's more it's not a music event, which means that the even though the music is very important, more than showcasing artists as their own brand, is more like welcoming the artists and DJs and gogos that cater to this community. In this, for example, we having my husband Benjamin Cole playing a couple of the parties. He's done events like BeefDip, of course, and Bigger Vegas. And of course he was perfect for playing some of these parties here. Myself, I'm also a DJ, and I have been a DJ for 30 years now, and for a big number of that I have been playing for gay events and bear events now. So it is important. Some promoters and some DJs don't understand that there is a difference playing for certain types of crowd, and I can be say that my experience have led me to play a lot of events for big men, and I know what it takes to for them to have fun. We're also having one of the new DJs this year. It's Andy Strapp from Puerto Vallarta. He also plays a lot at one of the venues that it's attended by a lot of the more mature crowd, like gays in their 30s, 40s, and beyond, and that's also important to have. Um, there's also I mean, for the kids, for the younger generation of gays,
Kids.
we have Nalgaroth, which is a friend of us. He wasn't a DJ before he started DJing as a hobby during the pandemic, and I heard him, and I think he is really talented, and he has a very particular taste. And, you know, a lot of the DJs now, they want to be the next David Guetta or the next Tiesto, and they want to play electronic and underground and big rooms and that type of thing. This guy, Nalgaro, likes to play pop. He loves pop and commercial music, and that's you can tell that it's his passion, and that's what gives him a really unique taste, and and that shows on the dance floor. You know, we have had him play in 3 4 parties now, and he's doing amazing, and we're showcasing him as well. So again, it more than saying that you're going to see the most world renowned artist type of thing. No, we have a roster of DJs and artists that can make a party fun for the Bears.
You know, it's a way to show that in the community there's so many talented guys. It's not
Yeah.
just about sex or sexual stuff. There are other things to musicians, DJs, the producers. There's so many, there's a variety of talent guys.
True.
It's nice to support and show them. Look, they're nice too.
Of course, and I mean, it's of course we all want to see handsome men everywhere, right? But I believe that every each of us has a role in the party, and we showcase everything the way that we think will make the party better. So for the if we want to showcase the beef, let's call it like that. We have the go-go dancers, which are going to be amazing, and that's where that attention is going to go. And the music side, well, we need talented guys and talented people that can manage a dance floor and make a fun party.
And speak of Go Go Bears, is Jeremy's gonna be there?
Of course, he has been with us for years now, and he's part of the family now. With Jeremy, we have a We first booked him in one of the retro parties that we did years ago. This was probably 2015, and ever since then he has been coming to our parties. And when I started Bearland, well, it was only, we knew we had to have him too. So he danced at the first Bearland last year. We did a Bearland Halloween party in Mexico City in October, and he was there, of course. And this year he's going to be there.
Where do a lot of the people come from that are coming to your event?
Most of our crowd are Mexican, of course. We are because we want to. Again, everybody's welcome to join, and part of that, I think, last year we have close to 20 people from the states. This year, I think more people from the states are coming, because it's, even though we do things like we say in the Mexican way. Uh, a lot of people share the type of fun and the type of events that we like to do.
So, are you originally from Guadalajara?
Yes, I was born and raised here in Guadalajara.
Ooh, a local.
Yeah, so
So, for the people who come to Guadalajara, what are things to see in the city?
well, we have the host hotel. This year we have a host hotel. Oh, that's another difference. Last year we didn't have a hotel. This year we, even though none of the events are happening at the hotel, uh, it's a good thing to have like a meeting point for the guys. So we we have the Holiday Inn suites in downtown Guadalajara as the host hotel, and downtown it's like is the heart of everything. It's a few steps away from the cathedral, and you have a lot of like the main square and everything is right there. You have a ton of restaurants, and you have, of course, right, the main avenue. The hotel is located in the main avenue, so you have transport, taxis, Uber rides to every part of the city. In the city, we have a ton of museums as well. You have a lot of the Guadalajara is surrounded by these smaller towns that were engulfed by the city. So that's a really cool thing because you can go and see some of the old buildings, museums. Also, a lot of people like to go to the flea market type of places that we have there, where you can get a lot of, there are a lot of local artists selling their stuff, their products there, lots of arts and crafts. So that's also another very interesting part to do. And also, not precisely in Guadalajara, but near in this same state, it's Tequila, which is where Tequila was born. So you can also go to Tequila and have some tequila tasting during the day. If you don't like to do the pool parties or the other day activities, you can go there during the day and have fun at the night at the clubs, at our parties. And also, Guadalajara is also the birthplace of mariachi. So that's another very Mexican thing to experience.
Do you also have any vendor marts?
We do, but being, I mean, we showcase Kubo, which is the one of my partners in this event. He has he will be selling his stuff there, and we have a couple of vendors that I cannot confirm yet. Well, one of them, yes, it's Sabroso. He's also a local brand, and we are negotiating with a brand from the States to come here and have their merchandising. It's that can be kind of tough, of course, because customs and that type of paperwork. But we are trying to make that work, and also to have it ready and set up so in future years more vendors from outside of Mexico can come.
It's a perfect moment to buy stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
we bought so many Bearland stuff in these events,
Absolutely.
especially the mart.
Yeah,
Market.
the vendor mart is very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and we have been trying to do that, but we need to figure some customs and fees and import paperwork, so it's easier for the vendors. That's the, I mean, because we also want them to do well when they come here. So, but we do have some local vendors. So you will find some merchandising from the local brands as well. So That's going to be interesting also for the ones coming from outside to come and see.
Because they're always so busy. Can you do rest during the event or just rest after
Oh,
the event?
I mean, it's whenever you do we do a multi-day event. It's going to be really hard work, but it's worth it because it's reading the comments afterwards and hearing from the people that who had a good time and are looking forward for the next year. That's really really rewarding, and it's that's when you know that it's worth all the work that takes to put together something like this.
Oh, curiosity. Why did you choose Guadalajara and not Puerto Vallarta, for example?
Because there are a lot of people doing Puerto Vallarta already, and why go there and try to compete with people who are doing an amazing job? In this case, BeefDip. They have their thing going, and I don't believe in some predatory actions that some of these promoters have to try and go after another event. No, I want to do my own thing. I want to showcase Guadalajara that has amazing things to offer, and also not to be able to coexist with other events and other promoters. That's one of my my mantras right there. I mean, we don't need to compete. We can coexist because at the end, it's around community. So we don't need to be more divided. We need to unite together.
Very true.
And so I don't care about competing. I care about coexisting and creating a community.
Very true. And Steve is from here, from Toronto. So
Exactly.
have this connection. We even
Totally.
gave away tickets in the past and
Yeah.
everything from BeefDip and other stuff. So it's a long story. Everybody's connected.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You never know when we are going to be needing of each other, right? So why do it the bad way? So let's just work and create good things for the community. That's what matters.
Very true.
Yeah.
And
And last but not least, can you invite our viewers to go down to Guadalajara for Bearland?
Of course. Well, everyone, I know it's close. We're just a month away right now, but come to Guadalajara for Bearland. It's really cheap, cheaper than going to some of the other events, and not saying that that's bad, but right now Guadalajara is really accessible. Our event, the wristband, it's 1,100 pesos, which is roughly 70 American dollars for 6 parties, and the rooms start also at 80 American with all you can eat buffet, breakfast included. So it's a really really good deal, and if you can plan a weekend getaway in Guadalajara and meet some Mexican bears, come with us.
yes, and many handsome bears there.
Oh yes.
Yes, there's a ton of really really gorgeous men here from lots of chubby bears, but lots of also cubs and chasers and whatnot. There you go.
I love Jeremy there.
Yes,
And you can meet Jeremy and
and all of these
oh,
Yeah.
so thank you so much.
No, thank
So
you
nice
guys for having me.
talking to you.
It's been really really nice. Thank you so much.
So gracias, Martin, for talking to us.
Sí, gracias.
It'll be fun. So have nothing to do, want to do something fun, go down to
Guadalajara.
Mexico, Bearland, between May 2nd,
May 2nd and May 5th.
May 5th, Guadalajara. So you can check them on Bearlandmx, Mexico, Facebook, Bearland.mx, everything Bearland.mx.
Yep.
And also can check their Instagram, Bearland.mx. Check them out. Thanks, Martin, for the talk.
Yes, it was great talking with you.
Have any questions to him, message him, and should be glad to respond.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
Ciao.
Bye. Adios.
Adios, amigos.